Etiquette experts. You know these people?
I know these people.
They're legit. Like, if you feel like your kids are feral, you can hire an etiquette expert to come in and teach the kids, like, you don't eat with your mouths open.
Right.
You use the spoon this way. You use a fork this way.
You know, when I cheered for the Miami Dolphins, we were required to take an etiquette class in case we were ever out on an appearance and did not know how, to use silverware or whatnot.
Okay. Well, we found this on Yahoo. An etiquette expert was asked, along with a poll, what is the age you should stop trick-or-treating?
Oh, that is not okay.
Well, the etiquette expert has an answer, and here's why they asked the etiquette expert. The answer, by the way, is 13. Between 13 and 16, 43% of 5,000 Americans polled said between 13 and 16. The etiquette expert agreed that 12 to 13 is too old to trick-or-treat. She said, it's bad etiquette. You're too old. You're taking advantage of Halloween at that point. And you should be turning around, and rather than trick-or-treating, you should be staying home and handing out candy. That's what she teaches teenagers.
Okay.
As part of her etiquette process. Not only do you put your shoes away, not only do you say hello when an adult walks into a room.
Look people in the eye.
All the things that the etiquette person says. In her lifetime, she also says, and by the way, Halloween's coming, you don't need a costume. You're 12, you're almost 13, you're not trick-or-treating anymore.
What say you?
Yeah, I think 13's a good age.
Really?
Dean's 11, but you think it's too low?
Yeah, I think it's older.
Really?
Yeah, I'm still okay with until you're 16 and you can drive, I'm still okay with you coming to my house. And quite honestly, I'll never turn anybody away.
No, me neither. I wouldn't. We have so much candy, we got to get rid of it.
And I would rather you be trick-or-treating than getting into some other nonsense. So I'll never turn anyone away. But I think 16 is the hard stop.
16. Okay. Yeah, I say 12 or 13. But maybe that's because that was what I did when I was a kid. I didn't want to go anymore. Mm-hmm. And then I thought it was cool to stay home.
And that's fine too.
And hand out the stuff.
But I think if you still want to do it, until you can drive, then that's where I'm okay.
Yeah.
We're probably getting into some gray area.
By the way, out of the 5,000 Americans asked, 16 came in 15% of the vote. So you're not wrong. You're just a smaller percentage of the vote. Mm-hmm. But you know what we always love to do? We always love to do a people poll on the Maney and Loren Morning Show. So let's find out the polls here in the Southeast. What do you guys think? What age is too old to be trick-or-treating? What is the cutoff? The poll and the etiquette experts say 12 years old, 13 at the latest. And that's the cutoff.
Jeez. You're a bunch of no-fun police.
I just think they feel like 14 and 15-year-olds maybe are going trick-or-treating and not really into it. They're just kind of out there,
Okay.
Maybe doing it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
That's maybe what they're thinking, but I'd love to hear what y'all are thinking. But the audience, Loren, the Maney and Loren Morning Show fam, they are saying something completely different. Y'all aren't turning anybody away. For the most part, everybody's like, yo, come to the house, no big deal. I don't think there's a hard age. A lot of people are saying 16, 17, 18, no issues. This is Evie. Good morning, Evie.
Hi, how are you?
Evie, what age do you think is the cutoff?
Well, once you are able to sign up for driver's ed, you're kind of making the first real steps to adulthood. So I feel like that's getting to the gray area where it's too old. But there's a medical mentality that has to come into play there because there are kids with autism
100.
or they're behind in their social skills. So if I had to pick an age, I would say 16.
Okay.
But again, it depends on the medical mentality.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I think it's a really good point. Amy, hi. Amy.
Hi, sorry, gotcha.
That's okay.
What's an age that you should stop trick-or-treating at? What do you say?
I think 16, 17. I grew up in New Jersey, and we had a wonderful day the day before Halloween called Mischief Night. So I feel like most kids that were in the 15, 16, and older age range would go out that night, get into some mischief, have their fun, and then that way Halloween was really more for the younger kids. But also at the age of 15, 16, 17, you're being invited to Halloween parties. So they're still able to enjoy and celebrate the holiday, but not necessarily have to go trick-or-treating.
Yes. Yeah, good point. And by the way, the person who did this, who sent us this article, our producer, Tom, just sent me a text message that says, reminder, the etiquette expert also said in the article that people who are older, 15, 16, 17, tend to show up to the house later. Therefore,
that is true.
They're ringing the bell at 8:30, 8:45 at night, and the etiquette
and
expert said that's rude.
I agree with that.
That's rude. So I missed that point, which is a good point. By the way, side note, in New Jersey, where I grew up in Bergen County, well, specifically in Montvale, we called it Cabbage Night. Was the night before Halloween.
Oh, yep.
And
Rutherford, New Jersey, Mischief Night.
And in Pittsburgh, we called it Devil's Night.
There's Gate Night, Goosey Night, Mischief Night. It's all. They don't do that down here, which is good because I don't want to clean up toilet paper and shaving cream in the morning. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, good morning.
You're our last call on this. What do you think? What's an age that you should stop trick-or-treating? Who am I, Steve Harvey? All right, we asked 5,000 people. What age should you stop trick-or-treating?
Is it on the board?
I definitely think older is fine. For me, this year, my daughter is 16, and I'm actually excited that she can take her little brother around and dress up, and I can stay at home and enjoy adult party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if they're chaperoning, it's okay. No problems, no issues, you know. Interestingly enough, though, I just know from a guy standpoint, I'm like, because if you're going to half A it and just throw like some, black eye mark underneath your eyes to be like a baseball player with no jersey,
right? And
it's 8:45 and you're knocking on doors, like, what's your motive?
Well, and you shouldn't be knocking on any doors that their lights are not on. Like, our lights are on until we start bedtime routine, and when the kids are going to bed, I'm not handing out any more candy.
Yeah. Let's see. People are saying 12, 13. Teacher Jen says, I'm in middle school. Most of my kids have autism, and they all love Halloween and can't wait to get trick-or-treating. Someone says 15, 16, 18. Wow. All right. There you go.
18 is a little late.
Olivia says, if you put on the costume, I don't care how old you are. You deserve the damn candy. All right. I love it.